now tuned in to the cold, hard truth. Cayman's #1 hard-hitting live podcast show, where we feature some straightforward conversations on political, social, and celebrity news and all things happening in the Cayman Islands and around the world. This show was created to give the people a voice and a means of being involved and informed without any filters. Sometimes it gets crazy, but we always keep it real. We bring you the tea, piping hot, so grab your favorite beverage and join the conversation via WhatsApp at 324-1612. Email tips at CaymanMarlRoad.com. Now, here's your host, Sandy Hill, broadcasting live from the beautiful Cayman Islands. Miracle Brokers is back. That's right. We're fully reopened and back to work. Our agents are here to serve you with all of your packing and shipping needs. Need to move? Don't worry. Give us a call today. Collect a package, shipping around the world, or straight to Cayman? You got it. Give us a call on 949-5989. Collection by personalized appointment only, where our dedicated agents are on standby to personally assist you. Don't forget to wear your mask, maintain social distancing, and one person per appointment. Check us out at miraclebrokers.com today.
All right, folks, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So I'm trying to, okay, can anybody hear me? I'm trying to just confirm that you can hear me. No sound. Still no sound? Ashante says no sound. Let me see here. I think my my batteries are running low on this system, so let me just plug this one in, and we're going to try that again. Okay, let's try it again. Hello, hi Sherry. Sherry says we're good. Yes, thank you. So I think I was running a little bit low in juice here for these little, they're like wireless audio packs. The thing with them though is you got to keep them charged or they're simply not going to work. Cameron said earwax build up again. Up and running. Awesome. Thank you, Karen, Sherry, Irvelyn, Media Overflow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So what we're doing this evening, I was just saying to you guys, I was trying to see if I can get the Instagram feed going, because we are going to be picking the name for our new show, which is called, well, we don't know what it's called yet, but it's going to be a youth-based program. So I'm just trying to connect the Instagram feed. So just give me 1 second here. You know, the show is for them. So I'm hopeful that they can participate in this process. We've got the page up where you can pick a name from a lot of the submissions that were made. So hopefully you guys will go and vote in that. I think the Instagram feed is starting up, hopefully successfully. Hi, Norma, Roger, Louisa. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So we have been tasked with picking a show name. Really, we're wanting the young people to do it, not the older heads, because it will be their show. So let them have ownership of it from day one. Okay, it looks like we're live on Instagram. What's up? Hi, IG folks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So here's the deal for tonight. The entire show is going to be dedicated to just open mic, but really what we're trying to do is we're trying to get a name for the new youth focus show. So let me just give you guys a little bit of background on how this developed and how this happened, right? So a couple weeks ago, I was contacted by Alric Lindsay, and Alric is in a lot of different groups. So he came across a young person who was saying, you know what, we would love to have a show on Cayman Mall Road. We know that that's like the unfiltered truth. And, it'd be great to have a youth focus on the topics that are specific to young people. And, that would be awesome. So I met up with a young man. He gave me some ideas. We chatted about it a little bit. And I thought it's a wonderful idea. So the show's going to actually be run by you young folks. I mean, whatever topics you want to talk about, within reason, of course. We will be policing you just a little bit. So, yes, I was in Windsor Park today. Thank you, Zeke. That's right, honey. I was down in Windsor Park conducting an interview, which we're going to be airing a little bit later on. And, I was also putting out a yard sign. So that was me pulled off on the side of the street hustling. The hustle is real, folks. This is what you got to do if you want to make a couple dollars to pay the bills. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got bunch of people tuned in on our Facebook feed and people watching on Instagram as well. So Miss Beulah's here, Miss Norma. So there's a number of names that were already submitted. I'm going to go through some of the names. I want you guys to tell me what you think of the names. If you like any of those, I want you to go on the CMR website and vote for whatever name that you like. If for some reason you submitted a name and it's not there, by all means, do let me know, and we'll make sure that we add it, right? So here's what we've got so far. There's a few that really stand out in my head that I actually really like. So I've not yet voted because I want to really think about it. But we have the Cayman Youth Voice Show. Some of them are a little bit long, I think, for a name for a show. One is called Marl Road Youth Vibes. Kids TBH, which is like kids, to be honest. It's not necessarily kids, though. It's more like young adults. So like middle school, high schoolish. So, most middle school and high school, they don't want to be called kids. So I don't know. The Future Now, I like that one actually. Teen Talk, Youth Chords, Youth Views, Youth Talk 345, Youth Rap, Youth Express, E-Youth Show, CI Youth Voices, KYDs Speak. That's kind of neat because like KY capitalized and then D's Speak. Youth Amplified, which I like. CMR Shining Stars, Youth Empowerment Show, and then in brackets it's Yes. There's a lot of creative marketing stuff that you could totally do with that one, right? Voices of Tomorrow. I kind of like that one. And Keeping Them Honest Cayman. So those are some of the suggestions that we received. I'm just trying to see if any others have come in. I know that on Instagram, you guys have submitted some as well, so I need to pull those up. So let me know what of those names, do you think any of those sound pretty good? Are you feeling any of those? Do let me know. And then we can certainly add to the list. So basically, you just go to caymanmallroad.com and you can click on there and vote. So Jazzy from KY is looking for some tea. Jazzy is like, spill the tea. Well, the tea that we've got right now is I want you guys to go on the website and vote for name of this show, or suggest a name, a show name if you've got one. Cameron says every day reshuffling. Yes, honey, that song just popped into my head too. Perla says I'm happy that they have a show now. We can hear what's on their heads. You know, I think that that's the whole point. What is it that young people are talking about? What issues are concerning them? And we're definitely going to do some youth focus shows as well. We're going to talk about youth mental health, for example. I think that is so incredibly important. And you know, kind of what is driving some of the issues that our young people are dealing with. We know a lot of them are very concerned about the environment. So, you know, some young people are very much involved in the community, and they're like little mini activists. They're out there doing a lot of different things. So I think that that's awesome. Right. So what are you guys feeling with these names? Let me just pull up on my phone here some of the IG ones as well. Okay, so let me all right, so let me just see what came in on Instagram. I think you guys also made some name suggestions. So the post goes back to a few days ago. Let me just see when that was. Okay, here it is. Oh, you guys had quite a few names. All right, so let's go through the Instagram ones. I don't want anybody to be left out here. The Youths of Tomorrow, or Let Them Be Heard. I like both of those. The Voice of the Youth Show. Okay. TD and Bobo Youth Show, Let Their Voices Be Heard, Cayman. That one got 2 likes on Instagram. Someone suggested CKV, the Kids Voice, the Cayman Kids Voice, or Kids Voice, or Youth Voice. Young Generation Show, YGS, or Cayman Young Generation Show. Time with Youth Voice, the Sit Down with Cayman's Youth. Okay, Keep Them Coming. Oh, that was us. That was us saying Keep Them Coming. Okay, let me see what else is here. The Future's Voice. That one's pretty good. Building Our Youths of Tomorrow. The Moment of Youth. Hey, you know how you have like the moment of truth? This one is the moment of youth. I like it. There's Youth Pursuit, In Search of Youth, Youth of a Nation, Youth Inquirer, Youth Talk, or CI Youth Line. Marl Road Juniors, Expressed Generation, New Gen, Marl Youth, The Little Marlers Show, Faith of the Voice, Faith of the Voice of the Youth, Youth Matters, okay, Generation Next, Youth of Educated Caymanians, really want that $25 PlayStation card, and Young Hawkbills, or Little Tortugas, are in the know with the Mahis, or Little Caymans. And then there's one called Today's Youth. And then another suggestion is Young and Opinionated, Voices of the Future, Voices of Cayman, Speak Up Cayman. All right, folks. So are you guys feeling any of those names? Tell me what you think. There is a prize pack up for grab that is worth over $500 for whoever has chosen the name that we eventually pick. So the prize pack includes $100 in cash. You get a $25 gift certificate to Popeyes, $25 to Burger King, $25 to Lavagna's Kitchen. You get a PlayStation gift card. I think that one's $25 as well. You get a pendant that is a Cayman coat of arms pendant from one of our co-sponsors, which is Prodigy Jewelers. So that's a very unique piece of jewelry, totally awesome. And then from our other sponsor, Roque, you're going to get a $150 streaming box. It's called the Buzz Box, and 1 month of streaming service on that box. So, this is a good package. I mean, if I was a young person, I would be like, just link it up because I need to win all that stuff. So we're going to have one grand prize winner, whoever comes up with the name, and that's going to be it. All right, folks. So definitely, let us know what your suggestions are and kind of what you're feeling. Any new suggestions coming in? Hi, Gina. Good evening. Cecile is joining us from the UK. Hi, Cecile. It must be pretty late there in the UK now, right? What time is it? Maureen has joined us, and Cameron says the moment of youth was the best one. So there's a couple there that I'm actually really feeling. Hi, Mona Lisa. Thank you for tuning in as well. So any other suggestions? What are you guys feeling? So let's just go over some of the names again in case you missed any of those. Keeping Them Honest, Voices of Tomorrow. I kind of like Voices of Tomorrow. Youth Empowerment Show, CMR, Shining Stars, Youth Amplified. I really like. I'm still undecided on how I will personally vote, but I think Youth Amplified is one of my favorites. KYD Speak, CI Youth Voices, E-Youth Show, Youth Express, Youth Rap, Youth Talk 345, Youth Views, Youth Chords, Teen Talk, The Future Now, Kids TBH, Mall Road Youth Vibes, and the Cayman Kind Youth Voice Show. So we do have some other persons who are submitting things late this evening as well. So let's just have a look at some of those submissions really quickly. Let me see here. So we have, I think a few people had actually submitted some just today as well. So let us just see here. Yep, so Irvlyn likes Youth Amplified. So do I, Irvlyn. Let me just see. Okay, so give me 1 second. Okay. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so let me tell you what other ones kind of came in late in the day today, and we can add these to the list a little bit later on. I think there is a restriction on how many times you can vote, like you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can vote again. So we're not going to close off the voting right away. We're going to give it, I think, into the weekend, just to give everyone an opportunity to jump on there and vote. So some additional names that we had come in was the CY Show, Cayman Nation, or Generation Show. No, Cayman Nation and Other Generation Show. Is that supposed to be one full name? And Cayman's New Voice. So tell me what you guys think about those, if you like any of those as well. And I believe some persons posted on the original post, so give me 1 second, Teens Gossip Hour. Well, it's not going to be just gossip, These young people will be talking about issues that are impacting them. So So someone wants to know, how will the person be notified? So what we will do is we're going to keep the voting open for a few days. And then, like I said, at the end of the show, I'm definitely going to add some additional ones to the list. And we will take it from there. Let me just see. Someone just shared something that I think we shared. All right, so who is going to be the lucky winner of this prize pack? Well, I want you guys to vote so that we can decide who's going to win it. So Evelyn said, yep, she likes Team Amplified or Youth Amplified. Sonita says Voices of Cayman or Team Talk. Okay, and Karen says Youth Empowerment or Cayman Youth Empowerment. The Voice of the Silence. But they're not, young people are not going to be silent. Trust me, they are speaking up loud and clear. So I'm going to put the link here for those of you who haven't found it yet, that allows you to just go in and vote. So basically how the show is going to work, we're going to pick one of the days, either Tuesday or Thursday, that normally I would be here, and instead give the reins to young people. And all of the topics and issues will be, youth-focused issues. So we're going to pick up on, they can make suggestions to the show, what they'd like to hear, and we will bring in guest panels and other young folks, and they can just have a conversation. They know what's going on in their world. Sometimes as parents and others in the community, we think we know what's going on, but I dare say that that they're the ones who are truly informed. So some people are trying to be a little bit rude in the Instagram stream, so they soon get blocked. Deandra is telling people to get off of the live because she's pretty sure that she won. I don't know who this person is. All right, folks. So as Instagram people being silly again. Instagram, you notice that we hardly ever live stream on this platform. Maybe there is a reason why, because you guys just do not know how to behave. It would be nice if you could behave, because then this could be a more inclusive platform, including Instagram. Yeah, they are very rude, and that's why we just keep it to YouTube and Facebook, because YouTube and Facebookers seem to know how to behave. Okay, folks. So what's the link to vote again? Evelyn, I've just shared it. Maureen says Youth in Action. I kind of like that one too. That's pretty good. So there are some good suggestions here. And like I said, I will definitely go back and add those suggestions back in to see if, let me just see here. See if I can do that now. Because I know this will keep scrolling. Youth empowerment. Yes. Okay, awesome. So youth in action, I'm going to add that in. Are there any others that we can think of? Like I said, send them in. And of course, the idea is young people are supposed to be voting. So even if you're an older person, you're making the suggestion, do it on behalf of a young person that you would like to see win that awesome prize pack that is valued at over $500. So future leaders of 345 was a suggestion that we just received on WhatsApp. So thank you for that. All right, so who else has got a suggestion? Okie dokie, folks. Big shout out to Noel Cayasso. He gave me one of his, he's always baking and cooking and stuff. And he did this like hot cross buns. I don't know if he calls it something else, but it was really delicious. So thank you so much for that. I just stuck a little piece in the microwave, and can I tell you, it was yummy. 356. Ugh, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Okay, so poor Deandra now is going to get blocked. I mean, the level of petty from Instagram people is like next level ridiculous. All right, so folks, bring your ongoing suggestions. Let me just clean up the Facebook folks here a little bit. Give me 1 second, and I will certainly do that. Yeah, wasting your time that we do not have. Deandra, we will take care of you. There you go. And you are now blocked. Oh, wow. Who is next? Who else wants to be blocked tonight? The kiddo android looks like you want to get blocked. Yes. All right. So let's do that one as well. Okay. There you go, kiddo android, and you are blocked. Who's next? Who's next? Who's feeling it? Anybody else? Anybody else wants to win? Yes, you will get blocked, Deandra. That's right. Yes, I know they're disrespectful. Rest in peace, free speech. This isn't about free speech. This is about, how about just a little bit of maturity? And with free speech comes responsibility. And I know that a lot of you simply don't get that. And it's unfortunate. Good people on Facebook. Yes, Cameron, Instagram, I'm telling you, they are next level crazy. Voice of the People, says Keisha. I do like that one. Hold on, I'm going to add that in as well. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to keep adding as we get some in. So Voice of the People. Let me see here. What was the one before that? Youth in Action. Let me just add that one. Okay. Okay, so Youth in Action. And the block button, don't get a rest. Yes, Perla says just lock off the Instagram completely. The CMR Youth Show, I think that one is on the list again, but I'm gonna just double check. Good evening, Linda. Hi, Debbie. Okay, so yep, I've added some more. I think Youth Amplified is there. Voices of Tomorrow or Team Talk should be there. All right, folks, so make sure you go on the website and you actually vote on which of the names you like the most. And then we'll be making a decision probably by Monday. I think it's fair to say that we'll have those all sorted out. Okay, anybody on Instagram wants to talk about the actual topic at hand, make a suggestion for a name. Yes, Famous, we're well aware that she can create another account because apparently she has a lot of time on her hands. And for every account she creates, we can certainly block it if she gets out of order. And it's as simple as that. And it's just so ridiculous that people have that kind of time on their hands. Get a job, like seriously. I've got lots of work for you if you're interested. Okay, so any show ideas from Instagram? I'm surprised that the Instagram people are not being a little bit more, involved here because you guys are the ones who could win this $500 plus prize pack, but you need to pick a winning name, and that requires you to think a little bit. Browlash wants to talk about the PAC. Boy, they started from yesterday and they were next level crazy. But I need to actually review. I didn't get to listen to the one today. So I do need to go back and listen to the Public Accounts Committee. But basically, they have had the off-reg people on there. And I mean, you guys know that off-reg was basically the government decided to merge a bunch of different regulatory agencies. They merged like the gas regulatory agency, which I don't think had really gotten started really yet. Joey Ebanks was head of that before he went off to jail for that little situation that he had a number of years ago. But that had like literally just gotten started. Then there's the ICTA, which the ICTA is telecom. Anything information technology, internet, telecom related. And who else is in there? There's the electricity one. There's gas. There's ICTA. I'm trying to remember what else is there. But anyway, the government thought it was a fantastic idea to merge all of these oversight bodies into one called OFREG. And needless to say, it probably really wasn't a great idea. And so OFREG has been struggling for years now since the merger to really just kind of get it together. And so they've come under a lot of scrutiny for expenses that can't always be explained. And, you know, a lot of money stuff is going on that people are like, why are they wasting so much money on traveling and this and that? And da, da, da. So we'll get into that a little bit more, but I do need to go back and listen to the video. Someone is looking for Christians in Cayman. Please inbox me. There's probably quite a few people that could help you out there. ITAL No Blend says, hire me if you got work. You can certainly private message and we'll see what you're capable of doing. And Facebook, the voices, let me see what any other suggestions. I think 345 and young is a suggestion. Hey, Atlas, what's going on? Good evening, Morna. Let their voices be heard, says Karen. Let me add some of these back. So, okay, so let their voices be heard. Their voice, their choice. I kind of like that one, actually. Their voice, their choice. Okay, so that one's been added. ICTA, your friends. Well, actually, Cameron, it's not the ICTA that's the problem. It's the DPP that keeps bringing these frivolous charges. They're just using the ICTA legislation to try to do it. Heather says, hey, Sandy, long time no speak. Hope all is well. Heather is hailing from, where in the States are you again, Heather? Are you in the Carolinas? I'm trying to remember. But Heather's in the US. Tell us what's going on, girl. Seems like things are kind of crazy there. Someone wants us to elaborate on the youth show. What's it going to be about? Trying to help with a name, but I need more deets. So basically, it's going to be whatever the youth want it to be about. So if they want to talk about relationships, teenager relationships, if they want to talk about the peer pressure to have sex as a teenager, teens and older men or women, whatever they want to talk about, because, when we were approached by the young people that we were approached by, basically we were told, listen, we want to have a show. We want to be, frank and honest and have mature but honest conversations. We don't want to feel like we're being filtered by anyone. And so we feel like the correct platform or the most appropriate platform for that would be on Cayman Mall Road. So at the end of the day, we're all for it. There will be some rules in place, but It's really about trying to give you young people a voice. And there has to be some serious discussion, I think. There might be times where it's just kind of like fun stuff and whatever, but there's also, a lot of very, very serious things that are happening with young people. And I hope that some of those things will definitely make the timeline in terms of your content calendar and stuff as well. Yeah, because I mean, there's even like mental health concerns with young people. Where do you turn as a young person if you're struggling with mental health issues before you end up hurting someone? What is the steps that you have to go through in order to get the help that you need? So I hope that helps somewhat. But yeah, it's going to be a podcast show. So it'll be a video based show, and we'll pull you guys into the studio. You just got to have a webcam. And, if you want to talk about bullying in schools, if you want to talk about the difference between private and public schools in the Cayman Islands, and those of you who are in public schools want to jump in on the show and, talk to your counterparts at the private school level, discuss the differences between the schools, whatever you guys want to talk about. Atlas says generation U-turn. Does that mean that they're all mixed up, Atlas? Beulah says young inquiring minds. Atlas, you need to message me on 926-1213 for that. And I'll get you sorted out. So Atlas is wanting a notary service. Oh my gosh. Can I tell you, I'm feeling a little tired. I got some Chef John's barbecue totally waiting on me. Yes, generation U-turn. I do get it. I'm adding it to the list. I am adding it to the list. I heard the mosquito planes just go by not too long ago. And can I tell you, we need them more than ever. Seriously, I've not felt mosquitoes this bad in a really long time. It has been a minute. Young inquiring minds. I'll add that one, Miss Beulah. So the funeral service for Mr. Captain Robert Hamity was today. You guys remember he is the CEO and owner and founder of Tortuga Rums and Tortuga Rum Cakes. So our condolences again to his family. He was laid to rest today. Thank you, Perla. Perla says, I'm so proud of you. Be a good girl. I love you. Thank you, my dear. Any other suggestions? What's up? Bando Banks, what's up? What's up? So we're getting some information on this boat that sank. We're actually going to talk about this in the morning. And okay. All right, so I'm talking to my web guy here. I got a couple projects that I'm actually working on. As I've told you guys over the last couple of weeks, some exciting stuff going on in 3, 4, 5. You always got to keep yourself busy, because you know what they say, folks, about idle hands. They are the devil's playground. Yes. Awesome. Okay, K Youth, says Ronika. Oh, Cameron, that has been postponed, girl. The court case we're supposed to be getting a verdict tomorrow. That has been postponed until I think August the 6th. So listen, when you're in court, you honestly don't worry about it too much, because at the end of the day, yeah, they're always delaying. So you just show up when eventually it's going to happen, and you see what happens. So constant delays when it comes to the courthouse. There's no such thing as quick justice around here, that's for sure. So no, Cameron, the verdict will not be tomorrow. Cayman Feature Youth Group. I like that one. And of course, if we pick one, sorry, you guys have to forgive me. If we pick one that you're suggesting during the show on behalf of a young person in your life, and you are the winner, we may not remember during the show which ones were actually submitted from the show. So please reach out to us if you win. So Perla says, yes, ma'am, I saw the service and it was very heartbreaking moment. Rest in peace, Mr. Hamity. I saw yes. Heartbreaking. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, it was live stream. We were going to live stream it. And to be honest, I got so busy today that I kind of neglected to do that. So we will definitely get on it a bit. Yes, Perla, that's okay. Any additional suggestions? All right, folks, I think that is it. You turn around your life, you turn around to speak. Okay. Good night, Ashanti. So you go on the, I've just added some more to the website. So basically, Ashanti, you go to the website. I'm going to share the link again here in the stream. And you will have an option to just tick off which one you want to vote for. And vote for the one of your choice. I think at the moment we have it restricted in terms of how many times you can vote. I may change that though, because I kind of feel like if you want to vote for more than one, yeah, maybe we should be able to do that. So give me 1 second. Behavior, let me see here. So we now have it set where you can vote, allow multiple votes every day, every week, let's say every 15 minutes, you can allow multiple votes. So you can vote more than once, but you have to wait 15 minutes and then go back and vote again. So that's the link. Hi, Anita, how are you? So again, we're looking for the name of a youth-based show to really get young people involved and to give them an unfiltered voice. So if you are interested in that, by all means, do check it out. So Cameron, the WhatsApp is 9261213. The voice of the silenced. Well, hopefully they are not going to be silenced much longer. So we will see. Okay, I think I'm going to leave you guys a little bit early this evening. We got a full 2-hour show in the morning. So I'm just going to add the voice of the silenced. And keep the votes coming, keep the suggestions coming. I don't want to continually add to the list though. It is getting pretty long. So I think maybe the list is pretty much done now. But vote, there's a lot of good choices there. Anita says she's just tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. K-Youth, Youthcast, Hype Talk, Carib Youth, Island Teen Talk. There's some suggestions from Quincy. Quincy, thank you. Renika says Youth Wave. We can certainly add some of those to the list as well. But I think right now the most important thing is to go on and simply vote. That's what we want you to do now. There's a lengthy list there. Vote on your favorites and let's see which of those makes the cut. And then maybe once we get to final 5, we can always do another vote to pick the one out of the final 5. Sounds fair? Sounds good to me. All right, good folks. So yeah, I'm gonna just end it just a little bit early tonight. It's not too early, but I am gonna go and relax a little bit. I'm feeling tired, and I do have some research that I need to do for tomorrow as well. Um, so, mhm, mm, okay. All righty, folks. Quincy. CMR will produce this weekly youth podcast. Yeah, Quincy, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to give up one of my evening slots to our young folks to allow them the opportunity to have their own show. Probably the Thursday evening one may be the one that I'm giving up because now that I do Monday through Friday in the morning, I think it's only fair, really. You guys don't need to hear my voice all the time. So there's a long list now of shows. We're going to cut off, I think, the show name. Let's just go on the website. I'm going to give you guys a direct link again to make sure that you vote in this one. Circulate it, send it around. Let's pick a good name for the program. Karen says teen up. Youth Wave was another good suggestion. But yes, we do have a lengthy list now, so please go and vote to your heart's content. So in terms of the prizes, let me just remind you what is up for grabs. We've got a $25 gift certificate from Burger King, and these are some of our corporate sponsors that have made donations. We have a $25 Popeyes gift certificate, $100 in cash. Listen, this is an awesome prize. This is worth over $500. $25 Lavagna's Kitchen. So if you're in the mood for local food, if you're in the mood for some fried chicken, you can get a Popeyes. Another week, you can get a Burger King. This is awesome. $25 PlayStation gift card, a Prodigy coat of arms pendant, and the Buzz TV streaming box with 1 free month. So hello, holla. I think that's an absolutely wonderful prize. The voice of the silence. Yes, we've got that on there. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for your suggestions. There have been a lot of suggestions, actually. Yes, Quincy, they actually came to me and they said that they wanted a voice. So why not, is what I said. You're part of this community just like the rest of us. So why not, have an unfiltered voice from our young people? So Louisa says those are some great prizes, and I totally agree. Let me just see. If we can have a look. Oh, by way of an update, the Minister of Health in Jamaica, you guys know that he was involved in a little bit of a scandal yesterday where there was this whole Instagram page that went up that alleged and accused him of cheating on his wife. So, sometimes you don't know what to make of these things. Like somebody just sticks up an Instagram page, makes all these allegations, accuses this other woman who's a marketing manager, owner of a marketing company, of being involved with Minister Tufton. And yesterday, him and the lady that were the subject of these social media posts really refused to make any comment. They're both like, no comment. They're going to talk to their lawyer. Now, listen, if someone accused me of cheating on my spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend or doing anything that I didn't do, I'm going to straight up say I didn't do it. I mean, that's just me. Like, honesty is always the best policy. So I wouldn't have any issues just admitting, no, that's not true. I didn't do it. So it is a little bit weird that both of them wouldn't say anything. And instead, they were basically like, no comment, but my lawyer's watching the situation. Okay. So now the Instagram page has disappeared. The person was was saying that they were like a family friend, but of the wife, really. And so I don't know if they figured out who was behind the Instagram page or whatever, but it's gone viral. And the minister of health, of course, he is, knee deep in this whole COVID-19 situation in Jamaica. And he's having to deal with all that. And now he's also having to deal with the scandal of entanglement or allegations of entanglement that have come about. But he has basically said, listen, I am actually really flabbergasted and upset that this has been done, and this was really a low blow, and he thinks it's politically motivated, and it was designed to just make him look bad. So we put up that article as well. It's a very interesting read. So I would say go and have a check of it. It says allegations against him have caused him great pain. Again, I don't really know why he wouldn't have just said from the onset, I don't know, Shachmat, this is not what happened. We are not in an affair together. Sometimes people want to make assumptions when they see people out and about that some kind of shenanigans are going on, but it's not always true. So we'll leave it to them to figure it out. Atlas says, oh, scandal. Let's stay a little bit longer. Amanda says it must be an occupational hazard. Hi, Louie. How are you? Yeah, Amanda, I don't know if it's an occupational hazard or not, but what we do know is men in power, one of the things they love to do, and I guess women in power too, is to cheat on their spouses. There's something about the ability to have your cake and eat it too that really appeals to people. And so they have no issues with getting involved in extramarital relationships. And again, we don't know anything about this particular guy, the minister, and his, his position. Someone suggested Cayman Mall Road's Youth Fusion. Ooh, I like Youth Fusion, actually. I'm going to add that. That's going to be one more that I add. There's so many good suggestions out there that I feel like I'm going to just keep adding to the list, but there's way too many already. But I do really like Youth Fusion. So we're going to check it out. So in the morning, we're going to have a show and a discussion about, it was supposed to be a fundraiser show about this boat that sunk called Banknote. But there's a couple things that have been brought to our attention that are peculiar and irregular about the whole boat situation. So we need to flush out a little bit of the truth and of what's transpiring. I see that Mr. Benji has made contact with us this evening as well. But we have been receiving a number of comments, which I'm going to share with you guys in the morning, in terms of people trying to inform us about what's going on with this boat. So if you tuned into the show this morning, you'll remember what the personality profile said. I am nobody's fool. So we are going to dig and get to the bottom of this mystery of how this boat is out and about in the water, has, basically no insurance and what that means, and a few other questions that have come up as a result of the situation. Quincy agrees. Quincy says that he likes Youth Fusion as well. I think that's a good name, actually. I like it. So, yeah. So keep an ear out, folks. If you win, we will definitely try to track down, but because we're getting suggestions from all over the place, it's possible that if you win, we are trying to check Instagram messages, DMs, Facebook messages, show chats, and all over the place. So it might be the case that that we need you to reach out to us. So yes, the voting is on the website. And so you simply go on the website and select which one you want, and it will tell you. And you can vote more than once. So, if you fancy like two names and you want to put those in the top position, then by all means, go and vote more than once. We've opened it up so that you can vote more than once. Yeah, awesome. So I see the votes coming in. I'm going to cast a vote for something right now. What is in the lead so far? Let me tell you. Oh my gosh, I just voted and I'm waiting. It's calculating my vote. What's on your mind? Our youth, give them a voice. Responsibility must not be forgotten when on air. Our MLAs and parliamentarians to take a page out of the book of the youth parliamentarians. It's a new day, so much has changed in Cayman. Thank you, Quincy, for those comments. Anyone else has anything constructive that they would like to add? So far, okay, I need to fix this because the voting looks a little jumbled up. I don't know if it's because there's too many names on the list, but I'm going to have the web guy, I'm going to send this to him. I'm going to ask him to perhaps fix this for me. It may be that we have too many names. But there is one that is a clear winner. I'm just trying to see what that name is, but it's kind of showing up for me jumbled up. So I'm going to have the web guy take a look at that for me and see if we can figure out who the winner is. So it's like a bar graph and it's like a little bit jumbled. All right, beautiful folks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Instagram people, most of you behaved. We appreciate it. We'll see if we can go live with IG in the morning as well. You guys have a blessed evening, and Facebook people, thank you so much as usual for tuning in. So Atlas, Quincy, Amanda, big shout out. I am going to give away a gift certificate tonight, actually. So just randomly picking someone. Quincy, you are the winner of a Popeyes gift certificate for $10. And let me see who else is here. I'm just going to pick someone very randomly. Louisa, please message me. You're going to be the winner of a Burger King gift certificate. So please DM me so that I can give you details in terms of how to collect one of those. And on IG, who shall we pick? We're going to pick someone who actually behaved. On IG for change. Let me see. Okay, who behaved on Instagram? We have, hi Laura. I see Laura's on Instagram. What's up, girl? Hat Us Loho. I don't even know what kind of name that is, but DM me so that I can arrange to get you a gift certificate as well, courtesy of Burger King and Popeyes. So big shout out to our corporate sponsors, folks. We're getting more and more on board every single day. We have got Miracle Brokers, obviously. So support local businesses that support local businesses, because it is a chain reaction. It is a cycle that means success for all of us. So I'm getting a couple messages. This one's about Cayman Airways. I see there's a couple things that I need to respond to here and get on the ball. This is a repatriation flight that's been frozen. Oh gosh. All right, let me see what that's about. We'll probably have to discuss that in the morning. But in the meantime, you guys go and spend time with your family, watch a little bit of TV, have a beautiful and safe evening, and we shall catch up in the morning. So if you want a gift certificate, please contact me ASAP. All right, take care, folks. Be safe and be good until we meet again.